Hello, it's Wendy. If you saw my last video, you'll have watched me make this beautiful journal from my new collection of papers called French Vintage Papers. The link is below for you to find them, and they are on special right now, so I would highly recommend you pop over to my website at Summer Bay Studio and get some. But I'm going to do a few decorations in this book. Now, last time I just created the book using the papers solely from the French Vintage Papers, and this time I'm going to do some decorating. So what I did with this was just fold them in half, glue their backs together, and insert just some tea dyed or watercolor dyed paper in between and glue them together, and it made a beautiful little journal that you could carry in your purse or whatever works for you. So today I'm going to do some fairly simple interior decorations. I'm not going to do the whole book right now because I'll do that later and then probably do a flip through video. So to start with, these are some of the pieces, the ephemera pieces from the French Vintage Papers collection, and I'm going to be using some of them in this project now. So first of all, because this is a blue page, I chose this piece here to go with it because it's got this blue in it here. There's a lot of warm colors in some of these, or just colors that don't necessarily go with blue, but I really like this one, and so I'm going to use it as a pocket, and I'm going to start by just distressing the edges, because sometimes when you cut them you get a little bit of white left, or these ones did have some brown edges and they got cut off, or they were on one side and not the other, and that sort of thing. So I thought what I would do is just do them like this, and then they'll all kind of be uniform, which isn't strictly necessary, but I do like it that way, especially today is just how I want it. So I'm going to first glue this in here, and I have to make sure I glue the right side of it so that it's not facing the wrong way, which has happened, so it's why I mention it now. And I didn't have my glue standing upside down, which I usually do, so it took a minute now to get itself together here and come out the nozzle. So I'll just put that there, and this time I will put it upside down and just move that little elastic. I don't need that. And actually I did exactly what I said I wasn't going to. However, I think I like it better on this page anyway. So I'm just going to make it kind of uniform here. So my pocket is here now, and I want to use this piece to go in it. So I'm just going to distress that around the edges a little bit, because it did have just a shade of white here and there showing through. I think this is such a pretty piece with this ormolu clock, is that what you call it? I think that's how you pronounce it. The ones that are really, really ornate and almost fussy in their detail. So this can go right in here like this. But I think what I might do is just back it with something. So I'm going to use, what am I going to use? Let me see. I've got a scrap here, I know it. I'm going to use a piece of this and just cut it to fit. Let me just get this out of the way. And we'll move this over, and I'm just going to mark this so that I know where to cut it. And that would be right there and right there. So this is an easy one. This paper is from an old, what do you call those? Like a calendar, a desk calendar. And I love the lines, so it's kind of nice that I can just use them. I'll just take off these edges. That's not where I wanted that. I want it just inside that line there. And, oh, I went and cut off my measurement. That's okay. I can fix that in a quick hurry by just going like this. So I know right where to cut. Put that back in there. Good. I'll just move this out of the way. And then I'm going to attach this on here. I guess I could use either side. They're both good. I think I like this way better. Now I have a piece of tissue here I'm going to use for gluing so that I don't get glue on everything. And I can just go right off the edges then with the glue. I hope this glue sticks well because because my favorite one ran out. And I haven't had a chance to get another one, so I'm using this one and hoping that it works. There, that gives it just a little bit more body. And that can go right in this pocket. Now, I'll move that for the moment. So that's all I need here, and I think it's really handy. This can stay like this, but I might come back to it because I've got some other decorations that I might want to put on it. Actually, no, I'm going to do that now. Excuse me. These pretty ephemera are from the kit as well. And I cut them with the CRICUT machine, which makes them just slightly smaller than the originals. As you can see here, it takes a little bit off because it has to fit within its guidelines or something. So I wonder which one. I think maybe this one would look nice down the bottom. I think I'm going to just make it a tuck spot. Or wait, I have another green one. Oh, this is a better one. This is a better match because of these colors. So yeah, I'm going to make this a tuck spot on the bottom corner, which means I need to do this side and this side. So this side and this side. I'll just glue that down. Oh, I did it again. I forgot to do the edges. But it's not too late because the glue will stay wet. As long as I don't put my fingers in it. There. And now this is just glued on two sides. Just there and there, which leaves it free to just pop something in like that. I'm not going to use that for this, but that will work. Now here's one of the other full pages, and over here I want to I think I'm going to put another pocket, but I'm going to make it out of this. And I'm cutting this off to make that the little card that can go in it. So let me just bring this in and cut it so that it's even with something. I want to get it quite close to the tail of the bird. That doesn't help, does it? Okay, I'm going to start at the bottom. That seems to work better. So there I have a piece with a pocket and a card to go in it. And I will remember to do my distressing around the edges. Because this one is cut. Gosh, I'm not thinking very swiftly today. We had sunshine an hour ago, and now it looks like it's going to rain again. And it's gotten windy and probably colder. So this is going to go here. This one also gets distressed. And I don't think I'm going to back it with anything. I'm just going to leave it how it is. So for this, I need to make sure I've got the right side up. When you're a little bit ambidextrous, sometimes it's easy to get mixed up between left and right. So when I'm driving with my husband, navigating, and I say turn this way, he goes, which way is this way? To me it's quite obvious. This way is toward me and that way is toward him. He differs, shall we say. He wants to know left or right. But I find if I have to think about it really fast, there's a good chance it'll come out wrong because I have to go like left, right. So there's that little pocket there. And this will pop right in it like that. And they go perfectly together. I'm leaving this blank for the moment. I might come back to it, but I haven't decided yet. And then we have another blue page. And I have a card here that has a blue bird on it. This one. And I've been sort of debating what to do with it because it is a bit wider than the book, obviously, but I could fold it and have it open out, but I'd have to attach it somehow, or I could fold it here. Like I said, I haven't quite decided. I could do the same as I did on that other page, but I don't like doing the same everywhere. Or because this is in the middle, I could just make it go straight across here as just a decoration. And yeah, not really sure. The other thing I thought of is to make it into two pockets like this. Ouch. Which I think I will do. So I'm just going to fold it like that. So I decided what to do. I'm going to make a pocket on one side and a journaling card on the other. Should I put it right in the middle? Let's see. I think so. I think I'll let me see. I could attach it here and leave this part loose. Yes, I think that's what I'll do. So it's this and this. First, I do this because I think it needs it. just to make the edges look a little bit more authentically inauthentic, vintage. Does that make sense? It's inauthentically authentic. However, what it does is just adds more contrast, which makes it a prettier piece. Now then, glue here and here. Wait, I want to make this a nice sharp edge, so I'm going to just go over it. There, like that. And so one side will be a tuck spot, and the other side will be a place to journal. So I'm putting it right near the bottom here and right on the center. Now I kind of feel like having something hiding behind this. So let's see what we can do with some of these. This one's nice with its with the silver. I didn't do a blue one. I should have done a blue one. Maybe I'll do that and just add to the set and put it in the library on my site for free. No, not crazy about any of those. This has got blue in it. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this into a pocket. And then one of these little birds can go in it. Something like that. And this one can stay as it is. And let's do this side and this side. I always have to keep that in mind because otherwise I get them mixed up. Come on, I didn't stand it on its head again. There we go. Just like that. I'm putting this kind of center, not really, but close. Again, I forgot to distress the edges, but I'm not sure that it needed it actually. And then one of these little beauties can just pop right in there. So like I said, I'm keeping it fairly simple, and I think I will probably leave it at that. Well, this is the middle, so I'm going to do one more. I like this green, and I like this green, so let's do one more. And I did remember to distress this. I must be glue happy because whenever I get an idea, I want to stick it in place immediately. Which is a little bit surprising because glue, I'm not having the best of luck with some of the glues I've tried. So if anybody has a suggestion, I'm very open to it. I'm also going to make this into a pocket just because more places to hide things, the better. But the side I'm going to glue on is this one so that it opens out to that side. And yes, I think I've got it right this time. It might feel backwards, but it's not. I don't know about you, but I find this so relaxing. I just love it. I've spent a lot of years working hard, trying hard, doing hard things. I've always been kind of adventurous and not afraid to try anything new. But then sometimes you just gotta go, well, you know what? I just want to do something fun now. So that's what I'm doing. Fun things such as this. Now I'm putting this kind of nearer the bottom so that if I want to come along later and put something up here, then there's space to do that. And I might do it. I have some other ideas. I'm just not going to go through them all in this video because it's getting towards supper time and I'm going to have to do something about that. It was so sunny a little while ago, and now looks like nightfall is coming. It's clouded over so heavily. Now, is this the same one that I used on another page? Hold on, I gotta look this up. There's that bird. Is that the same one? That's the same one. So I don't want the same one in here twice. So it got its little things done, but I'm not going to use it. It's got its edges done. I'll use this one instead, which is really pretty with this little sparrow and the branches and leaves. And I put some French writing on the background, which is also really pretty. So I designed this whole series myself. I used artwork that I found. It's not all my own paintings and design, obviously, because a lot of it is vintage. But the collection is made by me, and it's on my website. So I think I will, let me see. I don't want to leave this loose because it will get caught on things. So if it's going to be a tuck spot, it has to be nailed down. But I think I'll put it down here. So I do these two sides. There goes the train. Probably can't hear it because when I do my editing, I get background noise out, which is a really good thing because I don't live very far from railroad tracks. Whenever they go by, they make a big noise. So this makes a lovely little tuck spot. I think I might need to, let me see, how can I get that up? No, I think it's actually good like that. I thought it might be, they might stick out, but they don't. And then there's this page and one more. Oh, I stuck that guy in there, but I don't think I'm going to be using it there. So I have this one, and oh, these are so beautiful. I think I'll go with this. And again, I think I'm just going to make a pocket out of it because, like I said, I want to keep this part of it simple, and then I can embellish a little bit more off camera. And I'll do a video that has a flip through when it's ready to sell, because I'll put it in my shop when I'm done. So if you're interested in it, be sure to get on my mailing list at Summer Bay Studio. You don't have to stay on, you just, see what you like. And oh, there's a bunch of free stuff you can get if you just join. If it's not for you, I'm totally fine with that. However, you might find that you really like it. And there's a lot of free stuff in the library already, so good reasons to come along for the ride. Okay, so I want the glue on this side again. And just make sure it doesn't bubble up and make for any spots that get missed. Make sure there's lots on there. And again, I'm putting this a little bit nearer the bottom so that it can go down along here. Now for an insert, let's see. I think I'm going to just do one of these and fold it in half so that it's like a card. And I want that one or that one, definitely that one because of the colors here. So we'll just distress the edges again. And I could put lined paper on it, and I may later on do that. But for now, I think I'll just leave it how it is. And I'll distress the back side as well, because that gives it a little bit more character. This person it's in Caen, Calvados, which is the area of France, the city of Caen. There. Oh, I did say I was going to do the inside, didn't I? So even though I said I wasn't going to do all the blank pages, I ended up doing just that. There. Now I think this is a nice fold. I'll just press it down a little bit. And this little guy can peek out like that. So just a quick run through again. Here's our beautiful cover. A little tuck spot there. A little envelope here with a card in it. I wonder if I should put a little divot in there. Looks like about even. That makes it easier to get a card out. And I will take it out and put a little bit of distressing around here so that it looks really authentic. So that card can go right in there. And then we have this full page, which you can do whatever you want with. Another one here with the card right there like that. Another full page, which you can do what you want with. Like for example, some of these different images would look nice on here. This is beautiful. And then we have this one, which is, oh, you know what? This needs to have the back side done as well. So that it's kind of more obvious that it's a card for journaling. And then this one here, I think I'll do too, even though I forgot to do that one. But you know, there is another option when that happens, and that is you can take a pencil crayon and just go around the edges. So that one tucks right in there. And let me find one, something that's a little bit reddish brown. Let me see. I need to do it on white to be able to really tell. That one's maybe a little bit too cold a brown. Got lots of colors here. What's this one called? Dark purple. I don't think I want that. That's more like it. I'll just do a little bit around this edge. See what I mean? It's really quite effective. Not quite the same color, but it doesn't matter very much. And you don't even need to have any real precision about it either. Just being careful not to go off the edge. And in fact, I'm going to make a little bit of a cut in here too. Actually, this one I can do a little bit of this. I want that to happen. There, that goes in there. And there's this beautiful page. And this one is a pocket too. I don't have anything in it right now, but I certainly can come up with something at some point. And this one is a little tuck spot. And then this is the full page and another pocket here with a little card in it. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just kind of guessing where the middle is. And holding it away from the background page. And so this can go right in there. And then there's our back page. So I might do another video on the whole book and finishing it, but I haven't decided yet. Anyway, that's our project for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I hope that you will go back and watch the first one about how the book came together. And don't forget, the French vintage papers are on my website at summerbaystudio.com, and you can buy the whole kit. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.